everybody, today's Moxie Mail is about App Store optimization, and the question is, we made this app but we're not making enough money or getting enough downloads, what can we do? And this is a question that I get a lot because the app stores are getting really crowded with lots and lots of apps competing for attention. So you really do have to try hard and market your apps well to get the downloads that you used to be able to get without as much effort. So the first thing to do if your app isn't performing well in the app stores is to look at the titles and the keywords. If you're in the App Store, Google Play doesn't have keywords tag, so you look at your titles first. Make sure that your brand name as well as descriptors or other keywords are included in the title, and you have a limited number of characters, and that'll get truncated when it's displayed in the App Store on a phone sometimes, but the keywords do really make a difference when they're included in the title. The next thing is the keyword tag. You want to make sure you're using all of the available characters in the keyword tag, and that includes not doing comma, space, word, comma, space, word. You either need the comma or the space, but not both. You're wasting characters there because the App Store will interpret a comma and a space the same way. So understand that your keywords all act independently, kind of like old school SEO. There's no such thing as a keyword phrase per se in the App Store. It's one keyword at a time, and the App Store is also not good at synonyms or any kind of semantic understanding. So if you're marketing children's apps and you're using the keyword children, you also need to be using the keyword kids and things like that, because the App Store will not make that connection for you. So think a lot about the synonyms that you should be including in your app title and your keywords. Also, you don't have to repeat keywords that are in your title or that are in your category. Like if you're in the games category, then you don't have to use the word game in your title or your keyword list. And if you use the word kids in your title, then you don't have to use that in your keyword list, and so on. So you have to be really economical about where and how you're including your keywords there. So double check that and make sure all of that's correct. Next thing to look at is the screenshot or the image that you're including. Make sure that it's compelling, but not just like the title page or something like that. People should really be able to get a sense for what the application does and looks like and how it behaves from your screenshot. So if you're having difficulty, try switching out your screenshots for a better screenshot. Next, make sure that you're doing a great job of accepting bug reports and problems anywhere but the App Store. The App Store should you should try and focus good comments in the App Store and any kind of complaints or problems anywhere else. So give people lots of venues for venting frustrations or requesting new features or anything like that. Do that with your social networks, with an email address, with a bug report button in the application. Stuff on your website about how to submit problems that they're having with the app. Anything that you can do to keep negativity out of the App Store reviews and positivity in the App Store reviews, that'll help with your rankings and your downloads. Next is if you have lots of similar apps, like let's say you're a restaurant finder that has different restaurant finders for every city. Make sure that you're using different logos or icons and different screenshots, as well as different descriptions that are useful and tailored to the specific area. Don't just repeat. Make sure that you're really making an honest effort so that when someone searches for your brand name, let's say, without a city, or without whatever variation that you have on your multiple apps that do similar things for different regions or areas or prices or whatever, make sure that you're being very specific when you're doing your screenshots, when you're doing your descriptions. That will really impact people's perception of the app. If they think that this is one app that's been flipped and flipped and flipped 100 times, then they won't have as much confidence that it'll be great for their particular area. So make sure you're really doing a good job there. Last thing is I want to mention a couple really great tools. In terms of App Store SEO, the best tools out there are things like App Annie, Mobile Dev HQ, and appcodes.es. Those are the top ones. And then in terms of tracking, the most popular ways of tracking your apps are Flurry and mobile app tracking from Has Offers, especially if you're doing affiliate stuff. The last thing is if you're not promoting your app from your website or doing PR for your app, that's a huge opportunity. People who are already on your website obviously already care about your brand. Same thing with email subscription lists. If you have people sign up for your emails and you're not marketing your app to them, that's a missed opportunity. Those people obviously already care about your brand. They're interested in what your brand is doing. So you need to be cross-marketing from your site, from your email lists, and wherever else you have marketing efforts going out. Your app needs to be included. And that's it. Thanks for the email. To submit your questions about mobile marketing, email info@mobilemoxie.com, or to try our awesome mobile marketing toolset, click the link below and enter the promo code YouTube.